Hi everyone, welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizon, part 33. Now, unfortunately, the first part of this video does not have the background music, but thankfully, midway I was able to fix the issue and we do have the background music. So, probably you'll not have music for the first part of this video. Either way, in this episode, we'll be continuing terraforming my island and see how much far we can go with the design itself. I have been working offline to clear out the cliffs, and hopefully I'll be able to clear out all the cliffs that are in the northern part of the island. Now right here, as far as the broadcast goes with Isabel, nothing new happening, so I guess we can actually go ahead and complete some terraforming as well as the daily task before we can move on. Seems like we are getting a call, which is surprising. Let's see what is happening right here. Ooh, alright. So I guess we have a new app being installed into our phone, which is really nice. And I think I know the reason for this. Here is the app itself. It's called Call Resident. This is because I have created a new character in this island to have a second house. So that's the call we just got right now. As far as the island design goes, I really don't have a proper spot for the second house. But I think we can actually go ahead and work out the position for it on a later stage. But here is the tent for my second character. Alright. Other than that, nothing new happening. I did go ahead and clear out a bit more of the island, if you are able to see that in the map. There is still a bit more of the cliff left for me to actually clear out. I think I'll be able to do that in this episode and have this area ready for the future design that is going to come here. Since I am clearing out the island that's right next to the campsite, I definitely want to go ahead and move it out of the way. Having the campsite over there would stop me from creating the cliff, so I think I'll move it out first in this episode and then start terraforming once we have that ready. Right here, I did make my way to Resident Services building. Let me quickly go ahead and talk to Tom Nook right here and click on the layout change. In this case, it's like I mentioned, the campsite. As for the new place for the campsite, I think I'll go ahead and move it to the beach. That is the best place for now, and I think we won't have any new villager coming anytime soon, considering we did just get a couple new villagers to our island. Before we move out, let me quickly check out Nook's shop right here to make sure that I have all of these items that I really need. So we didn't have anything in the redeem Nook miles, so I'll go ahead and check out Nook shopping. In this case, once again, we don't have any special item, nor the music is anything that I actually need. So that's all on Nook's shop for now. Alright, so let me make my way out and go ahead to the place where we are going to have our campsite. So here is where I'm going to place my campsite. If you're wondering where this is on the map, it's where my Flo's house was before I actually moved it out. So that's where I will have my campsite for now. This is not the final destination for this campsite. I already have a place for it, but I still have to terraform that part of the island. So I'm going to have the campsite here until we have the actual destination ready for it and then move it out. Either way, since we are here, let me also make my way to Able Sisters. I think we have yet to check the Nook's Cranny as well, which is something I'll do after this. Let me quickly get a outfit for today. So to be honest, I didn't really get a outfit, but I do have the outfits ready in my wand, so I guess I can go ahead and show you guys this one. In the last episode, we did craft this wand, and that's the reason why I was able to quickly go ahead and get all of these clothings right here on it. So let me quickly show you guys all the outfits I have on this wand. Here is the third one. The first two being the Shamrock outfit and the Festival outfit. The fourth one being Casual, which is one of my favorite out of everything that I have. The fifth one is the Outdoor one, which I think looks super cute, especially with the headset. The next one is for the winter season. Next time we have winter, I'll be able to wear this outfit using this wand. The next one is casual. This one I definitely have plans to change into rainy season. As well as the kimono one, I will be changing it to the summer season. Those are the two season clothings I have yet to find. That is, I do have a couple different shirts, but I want a whole outfit for it. And I think I'll wait for a bit more before I design those two. But of course, here we are with one of the outfits that I did design. Alright, let me make my way to Nook's Cranny, and once that's done, I think we'll be able to move the day forward by one and go ahead with the terraforming. Today we do have a couple of items that I can actually quickly buy. I think I'll go ahead and buy this instrument right here. It's a trumpet and I don't think I actually own this one. I'm also planning to keep all the musical instruments in my top floor and have been trying to collect as much as possible. Till now, I think I only own a piano as well as a marimba other than this trumpet right here. Hopefully, I'll be able to find the rest of them pretty soon. It's also quite nice to see Freya here. Not someone I was expecting in the shop today, but here she is. She's also been staring at this item. Maybe I'll be able to gift it to her on a later stage. But of course, that's all on the shop for today. Time traveling to the next day, I must say having background music is so much better for this game, and I'm so happy that I was able to fix it for this part of the video. So here we are. Now I did go ahead and complete some of the daily tasks. As you can see, these are all the items I have in between the last day, that is yesterday and today. I was also able to find a present as well as the message bottle. As for the message bottle, I was able to find the recipe for stack of books. Definitely something that is quite helpful for me since I am trying to build a library. I already have, I think, the DIY recipe for having a bookcase. So I'm pretty happy to have these stack of books right here, which will be a really good item for my house. Now I also did a bit more terraforming. If you are seeing my island map, you'll be able to see that I did clear out everything on the north side of the island. And now that we have it cleared out, we are ready for going ahead and terraforming this part of the island. Definitely it was a bit trickier, but thankfully I didn't have to move any house out of the way other than the one that's actually over there, which I think is actually Monty's house. I definitely have to kind of move it out of the way at some point. But for now, we have quite a huge area where I can actually go ahead and start my terraforming. But of course, the only part I did not destroy was the part where we have the heart-shaped pond. And this is something I definitely want to have with my island design. So I'm not going to be destroying it and try to kind of build around it. Hopefully it will look pretty good. Right here, the first thing I decided is to make my way to Resident Services building. And of course, check out the recycling box. I also want to check out Nook's Stop before we talk to Tom Nook. You know what, since we are here, I definitely want to clear out the complete island. So I did decide finally to go ahead and move Monty's house. The main reason for this is that it will help me or make it more easier for me to kind of mark out all of my cliffs before I start filling it out. In which case, I think having Monty's house out of the way would be much helpful. As for Nook shopping, we don't really have anything special once again. I think that's all for now on Nook Stop as well. I'm hoping that I'll be able to find some special items in Nook shopping. I remember that cactus was one of those items, which is something I'm definitely looking out for. A pyramid is also another item that I need, so hopefully I'll be able to find these ones. Right here, let's quickly go ahead and select the island house. In this case, we have Monty right here, so I'll go ahead and select. Of course, we do have to pay 10,000 bells. Thankfully, I do have enough on my pocket, so I don't really have to worry about cancelling the dialogue and going back for this one. Let's quickly go ahead and talk to Monty as well. As usual, the villagers will always agree, so that's good. Now that that's cleared up, we can finally go ahead and talk to Tom Nook once again. Pay the amount to get the kit. As for where I want to have Monty's house, I think there's only one place where we can actually keep it right now, and that would probably be in the beach. There's also only one place in the beach where I can actually place the house, so let me quickly go ahead and make my way there. So here I am right next to Ozzy's house, and I think this is the best place for Monty's house. Let me go a bit to the right and try here. There we go. Not too worried about how far or closer to the water it is, since this is not going to be the final place for this house. So for now, Monty will be over here, and definitely once again I do have to time travel for this one, so I think I'll be going ahead and doing that as well. Before that, while leaving the cafe once again, we have Brewster calling us back for another new item. This time it's a coffee plant. Pretty cool. I think we still have around 3 items that we can actually get from Brewster, which is definitely super cool. So I'll still be going ahead and visiting cafe every single day to see if we are able to get the other ones. I think you at least have to go to the cafe for 51 times to get the last item that Brewster is going to give you. So if you want to know when you're going to get the other items, you're just going to get them in between. I think one is around 10 or 12 cups, the other one being around 21 cups. We have some on 31 and 41 as well, but as far as I remember, you at least have to have 51 cups to go ahead and get all the items from Brewster. Once again, time traveling forward, we have another new day. Let's see what Isabel has to say in the broadcast right here. Ooh, okay. She seemed to mention that Red is here on the island. This means we'll be able to buy another new artifact. Now, as usual, I did go ahead and do some terraforming offline before S3 and today's date. So you might see the updates in the map in the right side corner. This one definitely took me more time since I did have to map out where the cliffs are gonna be, as well as fill a couple of them in. Now, this is not once again the final design of this cliff. I might be doing some changes in the future, especially when I am adding the waterfalls as well as the river that's gonna flow through. But for now, this is the design I have right here. I definitely have to fill out some of these outlines that I already have. Hopefully I'll be able to do it within the next few episodes so that we can go ahead and start with planting the trees as well as keeping up the item objects. For now, please do ignore all of these random cliffs that I have around this island. Now, since it's a new day, I'll make my way to the shop once again. Hopefully, we have some new furniture items to buy. At this point, I think I have a lot of furniture items, which I think I'll be able to fill up my house with. But since I do have a second character, I definitely want enough items to fill that house as well. For today's furniture, we seem to have a sword which looks super cool. Something that I can actually definitely display in the front of the entrance. Sadly, I do not have enough bells, so let me quickly get some more bells and buy this item. Since I did need to get some more bells, I did make my way to Resident Services building, and since we are here, I'll quickly go ahead and check out both the recycling box as well as Nook's shop right here. Unfortunately, I did lose the bonus on this one, but I think it's still pretty fine since we have been collecting quite a few of the Nook miles. As for the fence, nothing new, so let me quickly go ahead and withdraw some amount. I did actually get some time to get more bells. As you can see, I think I have almost enough to complete my final loan. Maybe after this and the next episode, I think we'll be able to complete the loan itself. Now, before we go back to the shop, there is still one more thing left to do, and that is to talk to Tom Nook. I definitely have a new space for another new villager. In this case, we are gonna go ahead and quickly make our way to layout change and then click on a island house. In this case, I think I'll be going ahead and moving Aussie, who is one of the villagers that has their house, I think right next to the ocean. I think there are around 4 more villages whose houses are right next to the beach, and I definitely have to move them in as well. But for now, I think we only have enough space to move Aussie right here. Alright, let's quickly talk to him as well. And as usual, he is gonna agree. I'm glad that Aussie here has not asked to leave my island. There are definitely a couple of my villages that I really like, and I would be really sad if they left, especially Flo, since she has been here for quite some time. Now that we do have the moving kit, let me quickly go ahead and make my way out to the new place where Aussie's house is gonna be. Now, since I didn't really show the island design that much, I'm gonna quickly show you guys on that right here. So I think this is a good place for I guess to have kind of like a cave around here. But as for Aussie's house, it's gonna be right on top of this cliff right here. This is the perfect space for one of my villager houses, and I think it will be a good spot for Aussie. So let's quickly go ahead and place the kit right here and see how the house looks. Definitely pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and say okay. The reason why I have another house right here is because I'll be able to move around these cliffs using the smaller steps. But definitely there is still a bit more on terraforming. Hopefully I'll be able to get that done in the next few episodes. Now that I'm here, let me quickly go ahead and talk to Red as well. After all, his ship is right here. Hopefully I'll have a artifact that I can actually buy. So let's quickly enter. I usually like the extra furniture items that Red has. In this case, we have 2 new ones, which I think I'll be able to buy as well. As for the artifact, I definitely want to check out this one, which is the common painting. So let me quickly check out on this. Seems to me like this is the genuine one. If I remember, common painting does not really have a fake version, so I'm gonna quickly go ahead and buy this painting. As for the other 2 items, I'm gonna go ahead and buy those as well. One is the doll right here. I think this is the second toy or a second doll that I am able to find. The first one, once again, I did find in Red's ship. Not really sure why I'm not able to find these in Nook's granny though. Either way, we have one new painting to add to our museum, which is definitely pretty cool. I also want to finish out the art museum, so hopefully I'll be able to do it once I have the island ready. Now that I did complete my daily task, I decided to go ahead and keep this bulldozer right here. I think it looks good right next to the construction of this house. I mean, the construction kit definitely goes well with this one. So this is gonna be here until the house is actually ready. But of course, that's all on this episode. After all, we have gone ahead and did a lot of terraforming in this one. Definitely I still have a bit more, especially the northern west side of this island. But I think I'll be able to do that in the next episode. So thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to support me more on Patreon, check out the links in my description. And I'll see you guys in the next one.